In the wake of September 11th, more Americans began nesting, spending more time with family. This phenomenon has led many of those nesters to the world of arts and crafts, a business that is booming. Despite today's turbulent economy, hobby stores are doing so well, they're raising their profit forecasts. Fred Katayama reports.
And when you do a row of knitting and a row of purling, it's bumpy on one side and flat on the other.
There's something warm and fuzzy about handmade crafts. New York resident Connie Tanner paints for fun, but 9/11 made her switch to weaving blankets.
I started knitting again. I had been knitting a little bit, but now I'm knitting big blankets rather than scarves and hats. Blankets are comforting and they're warm.
Like mother, like daughter. But Gretchen Lustig prefers to make puppets. She likes the social aspect of crafting.
It's something that you can usually do when you're with other people.
Craft sales took off before America's economy hit the brakes, but they've continued to grow. The nesting phenomenon post 9/11 has helped drive more Americans to hobby stores. Add to that publicity from Home and Garden Television, as well as Martha before her crafty stock sale. The hobby industry's sales rose more than 16% over the last 12 months to $27 billion. With that, the Rodney Dangerfield of retail finally grabbed the respect of Wall Street. In the last 12 months, the stocks of Jo-Ann stores quintupled, A.C. Moore Arts and Crafts more than tripled, and Michael's stores doubled. They vastly outstripped others in the retail industry.
Wall Street is willing to take a look at any industry where they see, good sales and earnings growth. And in the case of the craft retailers, for really the last year or more, they've had better sales growth and better earnings growth than most other types of retailers.
Hobby stores do well when the economy slows. Some people would rather make it themselves and save money, and it's cheap entertainment. The hobbyist on average spends just $18 during a visit to a store. Rita Buetti makes gifts for her daughter to give out at Christmas.
Instead of going out and buying the gift and spending a fortune on it, which is, doesn't mean a thing, I make the gift and I give it to them and they keep it forever.
And it's not just older folks. More kids are getting into crafts thanks to grandparents like Barbara Calabrese.
My motto is they should be taught instead of bought. So the quality time that we spend together, in between my yelling and screaming, like I said, I'm no martyr, but we enjoy, and I think the kids enjoy it more.
Some analysts point out there's room for consolidation in this fragmented industry. The two largest, Michael's and Jo-Ann, together command just 14% of the market. The hobby industry isn't scared off by forecasts calling for weak holiday sales. Michael's, Jo-Ann, and A.C. Moore recently lifted their profit forecasts for the year. Michael's is doing a better job of keeping its shelves fully stocked with everything from apples to zinnias. So it's selling more items at full price, fattening its bottom line.
If we were to rate our stores on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, we're probably about a 5, which means that we just have a tremendous opportunity to keep this trend going.
Longer term, analysts are bullish. Those thousands of new home buyers will need to spruce up their castles, and many will buy fabric to make their own curtains. And as baby boomers age, more may opt to pick up the scissors.